Hey guys, my name is SigBot1 and welcome back to Punch Out Wii, where we are going to take on the last challenges in the game in the form of title defense. Okay, well that's Aaron Ryan. Win the fight by TKO, earn a star from every rope attack and still win the fight. Defeat Aaron Ryan in the 7th minute of the fight. These are pretty easy. You can beat Aaron Ryan by TKO pretty easily, especially since he's super weak to star punches and they're easy to get. The rope one, you might have to be careful about where his health is when he does a rope attack. If it's too low, then you can potentially knock him down without getting a star if you get 6 punches or fewer in order to knock him down after a rope attack. And also, a little known trick to getting a star punch, which I don't really show just yet in this fight, and I didn't talk about last time, is if you're countering his attacks, like, say if you were to do this and you dodge it and do the 7-punch star stun, and then he does that attack right after he breaks the stun, then you can dodge quickly, and if you're quick enough, you can hook him for a star punch. So it's actually an easy way to get a star. And I am currently on the right track to getting the challenge about the rope. And I'm also in pretty good hands to knock him down 3 times in this round. Because, yeah, you gotta beat him by 2KO. Not hard, but the challenges definitely get harder. You don't have to worry too much about the rope attack because he will usually just do rope attacks after getting up from a knockdown. So, yeah. You have to avoid the temptation to hit him with a star punch after stunning him from a rope attack. And he's gonna do this. There's also an instant knockout trick, which I'll talk about later, actually. No, I'll talk about it now. If you hit him with a star punch as he's getting knocked down and trying to his last-ditch effort to hit you with his rope, you can hit him with a star punch at the right moment and send him into the ropes. It's pretty hilarious. It's like, you thought that you were gonna suicide? Nope, can't do that. You're gonna do that elbow, aren't you? Aren't you? You're going to do that elbow. That was not an Irish accent, don't even pretend that was. Here we go. Do that, and... Sweet. Anyway, I'm actually not going to show the beat Aaron Ryan in the 7th minute of the fight one. Here's what you do for that. You knock him down twice in rounds 1 and 2 each. And you bring his health down most of the way in round 2. Then, in the 1st minute of round 3, you knock him down or out. You might have to knock him down twice in order for him to stay down, but he will stay down afterwards. And I thought it was tedious to do a challenge like that on screen, so I didn't. Okay, Soda Popinski, land 15 punches and a stun, crush the Soda Pop, win the fight in round 1. Let Soda Pop drink as much as he wants and still win the fight. And these are all doable at the same time. It requires a perfect run and complete memorization of Soda Popinski's style, but it is doable. I actually didn't figure it out myself. I found it out from a YouTube video. I won't be able to credit that one because I forget which video it is. I have no idea why I let this run for so long. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do, get a star punch. Then for the rest of them, just dodge his attacks. If you want, you can hit him, throw a body blow as your last hit in order to, in a stun, in order to get him to, in order to get another hit in on him. But it's not necessary to do this. And as you know, this fight, the more consecutive times that you dodge his attacks and hit him, the longer stun combos you can get. So yeah. Interestingly enough, Soda Popinski drinking his bottle actually enables you to do the stun challenge, the 15 stun punch challenge. That's not what it's really called, but whatever. You don't want to use the star punch yet. You're going to want to save it for much later. I'll let you know when the proper time is, and you'll also see me use it. Yes. It might seem a little daunting to have to let Soda Popinski drink from his bottle, but really, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You don't get a star punch, but he recovers more health, and that allows him to stay in the game long enough for you to get the 15 punch stun. I don't even know what to call it at this point. It's such an awkward name. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so the next one will be the 15th. Will he be ready for that? He's ready for this. You can get the 15 stun punch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Star punch now! So yes, a perfect run of this fight would make it so a Star Punch can knock him out after you get the 15th hit in the stun. If you did not do that Star Punch, he would drink his bottle again and he would recover health. So yeah. And you don't want that to happen because that makes the fight go on for longer. I mean, you could probably get a 16 and even 17 stun punch on him, but I don't want to take that chance. Okay, Bald Bull. One of the hardest fights in the game. Oh, right, I accidentally clicked on Zoto Popinski first. Okay, Bald Bull. Here's his challenges. Land 3 3-star punches, complete round 1 without taking or dealing damage to still win. Defeat Bald Bull in less than 100 seconds. Okay, 2 of them are pretty standard stuff, and one of them is a special trick. And the special trick is actually not that hard to get, as long as you know how to fight this guy. I mean, obviously it can be daunting if you are playing this for the first time and have no idea what you're doing, but if you know this fight, it's not a hard challenge, actually. So in order to knock him down in 100 seconds, you want to get at least 2 star punches for now. Just keep countering his attacks and hopefully get star punches. Again, I know it's a bit awkward getting star punches off of this guy, but just be persistent and you'll get it eventually. I already taught you how to get star punches from this guy, countering his rolling jabs, countering his uppercuts. And yeah, I have 2 star punches here. You can get a 3rd one if you want, but that's not necessary for reasons that will become apparent soon. In fact, actually very soon. Okay, last one, and then he's going to do the bull charge. Go out and hit that, and then when he's recovering, do it. Nifty, huh? And yeah, the reason you only need 2 star punches is because you'll get a 3rd one anyway from hitting him during his bull charge. Okay, then last 2 I do in the same round. They don't go hand in hand, but I still find it easiest to do it here. He has a very simple pattern. He does his charging uppercut, he does his fast uppercut, then he does 3 rolling jabs. 1st and 3rd one are short, and the 2nd one is long. Does a standard uppercut, 3 rolling jabs. 1st and 3rd are long, 2nd is short, and then he does his regular uppercut again. And he repeats this pattern ad nauseum until we get to halfway through the round, because that is when he does his bull charge. And for the bull charge, you want to dodge him 4 times. So yeah, so once the clock passes 130, he does the bull charge. If you didn't already know that, which you probably should, that's what allows you to do beat this fight in under 100 seconds. So yeah, you dodge him 4 times, and then he'll go back to his pattern, wherever he was when he left off, which should be the rolling jabs. And yes, the game does lag after he does that many bull charges, which makes dodging it less favorable. It wasn't the recording that was lagging, it was actually the game, and that happens every time. Maybe the Wii just wasn't powerful enough to make it so that would happen smoothly as it could be. But we have one of the challenges almost beat. We just need to beat him. As for the 3-star punch challenge, that's actually not that hard because, like I said, star punches are somewhat easy to get off on this guy. Because every attack he does leaves him vulnerable to getting the star punch from him. And I still don't understand why star punches are the special move of Doc Lewis, and yet he can't. Yet Mac can't use it unless he hits his opponent in a specific way. So yeah, there's a specific timing for that instant knockout trick, and I purposefully waited so that it wouldn't do that, so it wouldn't knock him out. And then speaking of Doc Lewis, there is a sort of spin-off of this game which I haven't brought attention to. If you bought this game when it was new, when you registered it with Club Nintendo, which, by the way, it was just news that it's closing down for some reason. I don't know why, but that really sucks. But they're gonna come back with some other sort of rewards program, so that's okay, I guess. Depends. We don't know everything that we could know about it. Or at least not at the time of recording, which should be the day it goes up. Anyway, if you were to register this game with Club Nintendo back in the day, which I did not, you would get this game called Doc Lewis's Punch-Out, which allows you to fight Doc Lewis. It's more of a training mode, and you do modes that get progressively harder. And it's interesting because there's this... He uses chocolate in order to heal, much like Soda Popinski uses his Soda Pop to heal, but if you knock Doc Lewis's candy bar out of his hands, he'll get all mad and start getting more powerful and whatnot, and this text window comes up that says, removing Doc Lewis's chocolate bar is hazardous to your health or something. I don't know. I won't be able to show this, because I don't have it. And I'm just going to talk over this. Definitely look up footage of Doc Lewis's Punch-Out if you can, because it is hilarious, and I wish that I could still get it, but I can't unless Club Nintendo or someone, whatever the successor to Club Nintendo is, decides to do this thing, to release this game again. We need this game. You're going to release Punch-Out again as a downloadable title for the Wii U. Why not offer Doc Lewis's Punch-Out alongside that? Maybe for free, and you don't have to register Club Nintendo. Okay, Super Macho Man. Find 5 different ways to earn stars. Defeat Super Macho Man in round 1 and never earn a star. Win the fight in under 2 minutes. Those second and third challenges might sound like they're doable at the same time, but they are not. You can't beat Super Macho Man in under 2 minutes without star punches. You can beat him in under 3 minutes, but not under 2. It is very close, and I do the one where you don't get star punches yet. And yes, I blew that counter on purpose so that he would do a pump it and I could get more damage in on him. Okay. Star punch opportunities, I think I went over them already, but yeah, you don't have to worry about accidentally getting a star punch for that unless you do a delayed attack. And for that, if you would have hit him twice after breaking him from a stun in the face, you would get a star punch. And I avoided doing that by making sure my last hit was a body blow as opposed to a hit in the face. Anyway, yeah. Which reminds me, there's this in the original Punch-Out arcade. I remember from the footage I've seen at least that hitting in the body would constantly have the game be saying, body blow, body blow, body blow, and that was just weird, I have to say. Speaking of the Punch-Out arcade game, I don't like that 8 of Little Mac's alternate costumes in Smash 4 are the wireframe. It's gimmicky and it just doesn't look very good. But at least his other costumes are pretty cool, and also speaking of Smash 4, I really like to play as Little Mac in Smash 4. People say he's easy to counter, but he's really fun to fight as he's a unique character despite his bad recovery, and he's just a lot of fun. And I actually might be uploading a match I did with Little Mac against an amiibo of mine pretty soon. But we almost got Super Macho Man on the ropes. Oh crap! Don't get hit, Little Mac. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. That's it. Punch the money out of his face. Why do you keep it there? That was a bad idea on your part. Oh, mercy me. Okay, the other 2 challenges, because these kind of go hand in hand, because you need the star punches in order to beat him in under 2 minutes. First star punch, hit him in the face when he does his flex-it taunt. Second star, hit him during his hang 10, and then counter him like that. You throw a delayed jab when he does his delayed uppercut in order to get the 3rd star. And then the other 2 star punches you can't get until you've knocked him down a couple times. Actually, after he gets back from a knockdown, he goes to the next taunt, pretty much. So yeah. We'll see his next taunt when he gets up. his work at taunt. You want to wait until he's facing you in order to counter his work at taunt. You don't get any star punches from release the bogus or wipeout attacks, but you do get a lot of hits on him by doing that. Yeah, I just have to hit you once after your wipeouts in order to get you there. You were not paying attention, were you? And you want to be ready right away when he gets up for his flared knockdown, because his field of burning taunt, he's only vulnerable during that taunt at the very beginning. I know it sucks, it's weird if you don't know what's coming, but that's the way you gotta do it. And that's all 5 star punches. Now what we gotta do is knock him down one more time, which might be hard when he's doing this. I swear, every time he does that, I feel like I'm gonna get hit, even when I'm doing it right. There we go, under 2 minutes. Yeah, you see, I still have no idea how I lost to Super Macho Man in Title Defense when I was doing this fight for the first time. It's just a weird thing. And here we go. Last set of challenges in the game, as far as you know. Mr. Sandman, and he has some of the hardest challenges in this game, as well as a challenge that, as far as I know, is completely luck-based. TKO Mr. Sandman in round 1, come back from an almost being TKO'd or KO'd and defeat Mr. Sandman, knock Mr. Sandman down in under 33 seconds. I focus on that third one in particular. The first challenge, I'll be honest, that's how I usually fight him anyway, beating him in round 1. And the 33-second one, that's actually really hard and requires a lot of memorization in this fight. It took me a lot of tries in order to get it. You want to get at least 5 of the first 5 stars out of the first 7 star punch opportunities that he does. If you miss 3, then you might as well quit. And I recommend getting 6, but you can, as you can see, I still got him down in under 33 seconds by getting lucky with his Dreamlight Express. Because he'll do 2 winking uppercuts, he'll do 2 overheads, he'll do a night-night haymaker, he'll do a standstill overhead, and he'll do the last thing he does is called a delayed haymaker, I think. So yeah, these are all attacks I covered before. Anyway, I am, in this round of the fight, I'm actually not getting in the interest of letting him knock me down and KO'd. Mostly, well, yeah, this is all because I'm playing badly, me getting knocked down here, but the reason I'm not trying to do that last challenges that I mentioned before is because that is the luck-based challenge. It's completely based off luck, and I'll let you know why when I'm actually ready to show it off. Because trust me, it sucks having to repeat it over and over again just to try and get it right. Not because you lack the skill, but because the game just doesn't feel like doing the right thing. And then let's say you had it. TKO. So yeah, I still haven't shown the in-between rounds for this Mr. Sandman fight, and I'm probably not going to. Okay, last challenge. We gotta let ourselves get nearly TKO'd. And yeah, like I said in the text during that one outtake, it is possible to revive yourself from a TKO or KO. And when we get that far, I will let you know what I know about that. So yes. But in the meantime, just fight him like you normally would. I still hate those overheads. It's like... melts those gloves. I actually find this fight a lot easier in the NES Punch-Out, even though I in general find that game to be harder than this game. Because I think it's easier to go and counter, and easier to keep predictable. Because there's a trick where you hit him in the face, I think, or like you keep hitting in order to... I forget exactly how it goes, because it's been a while. I'm much more familiar with this game, and yes, I did let myself get knocked down there. So yeah. And in order to do this challenge, you actually have to see the cutscene where Little Mac would get knocked down. And like I said, there is a way to save yourself from that. I don't know why I keep retreading the same ground. And here we go. Here. I think I did let myself get knocked down there. My advice for this challenge, keep your knockdowns and Mr. Sandman's knockdowns about equal so that it's not overwhelming after you get knocked down a number of times to make a comeback. You want to keep the fight pretty level, like I'm doing right here. I got 3-star punch that I can't even use, because it's gonna knock them out instantly. Okay. So I'm gonna let myself get hit here. Tap the 1 and 2 buttons as fast as you can. I have no idea what requirements there are aside from that, but those are the ropes. You have to do that. I think it works better if you tap the buttons at the same time as opposed to tapping one after the other, but I'm not sure. I've had it so when I did that, it still didn't work, and that's why this challenge really sucks, because the trick doesn't always work. And it'll only work after the first... It'll only work the first time. That's understandable, but having it not even work sometimes then... I think that's BS. I really do think that's BS, and yeah, you're talking to me. What else do I have to say about that? No, really, what else do I have to say about that? I had something in my mind, and then I forgot to convey it, and now I forget what it was at all. So anyway, that's it for the title defense challenges. Next episode, we're taking on Mac's Last Stand. And no, I have not done the Glass Joe challenge at this point of recording. So, take care.